Economic systems. Welcome to our lesson on the different types of economic systems. Today, we're going to learn about the traditional, command, market and mixed economy. Their advantages and disadvantages. A traditional economy is an economic system in which traditions, customs, and beliefs help shape the goods and services the economy produces, as well as the rule and manner of their distribution. Countries that use this type of economic system are often rural and farm-based. Economic activities are centered around the family, tribe or community. The allocation of most resources is based on inheritance. Choices are also determined by the environment. The advantages of a traditional economy include a strong sense of community and tradition. There is little friction within the community due to the lack of competition and repetitive nature of their job. Everyone understands their role in the community. People also have a deep understanding of their environment and the way things work. They protect the environment so as not to jeopardize their livelihood. The disadvantages include the lack of economic growth, limited opportunities and the lack of innovation. As such, changes are very slow and there is little social mobility. Due to the lack of innovation, there is also a lack of control of the harsh environmental factors that surround them. Examples of communities that use this traditional model include the San people who live in southern Africa, and also the Inuit who live in the Arctic. The Inuit community is isolated from other people because of their remote location and difficult living conditions. They rely on hunting, fishing and gathering for their livelihood. Their culture and way of life are closely tied to the natural environment that they live in. A command economy is one where the government controls the economy, deciding what goods and services will be produced, how they will be produced, and how they will be distributed. In a command economy, resources are owned by the government, and there is no competition between businesses. Businesses do not aim to make a profit, and factories are more concerned with the quotas they face from the government. The government sets the price of goods and services. Individuals have little or no influence over the economy while consumers have few choices. The advantages of a command economy include stability in the economy as it is not affected by business cycles. There is a focus on equality and goods and services are distributed to all in society. Products are produced to fulfill needs. And there is the ability to achieve specific social goals such as providing basic necessities to all in society. The disadvantages include a lack of consumer choice, and a lack of incentives for individuals and businesses to improve productivity and innovate. As such, the community cannot easily adjust to change. Price controls can also lead to both shortages and surpluses of goods. There is also the risk of corruption from the leaders who control the production and distribution of goods and services. An example of a command economy is North Korea. The government controls all aspects of the economy, including what jobs people have and how much they are paid. A market economy is based on supply and demand, where buyers and sellers determine the prices of goods and services. Resources are owned by individuals while workers work for a wage and businesses are driven by profit. Competition increases the quality of products and there is a large variety of goods and services to choose from for consumers. The advantages of a market economy include consumer sovereignty. The consumer can buy whatever they want in whatever amounts, and there is a great variety of goods and services for them. There is also economic freedom and efficient allocation of resources. Prices are determined by the forces of supply and demand, and there is little government intervention. Businesses adjust to change easily, and there is potential for economic growth in a market economy. The disadvantages include income inequality, as some businesses earn more profits than others, market failures, and the lack of government intervention. With a lack of government intervention, the market economy may not provide for everyone in society, such as those who are unable to work due to disabilities or age. People can also make choices such as producing and buying goods which are harmful to themselves and the community. In a mixed economy, elements of pure market and command economies are combined. The government and individuals both make decisions about what goods and services are produced, how they are produced, and who gets them. The government plays a role in regulating certain aspects of the economy, such as ensuring that every citizen, regardless of their economic status, has access to essential goods such as education, healthcare, and housing. This can be done through providing subsidies or ensuring price floors in certain goods. The resources are still owned by individuals, but the government serves to protect both producers and consumers from unfair policies and practices. The advantages of a mixed economy include a balance of economic freedom and government regulation. There is the opportunity to focus on social welfare, and opportunities are given to people who are less fortunate than others. The disadvantages include government bureaucracy, which may not lead to an optimal use of resources and may hinder progress. The government may also face pressure from businesses to retract their regulations as businesses campaign against them. Individuals may also be subjected to higher taxes to support state welfare policies. Most countries today operate as a mixed economy, but the amount of state intervention varies between countries. Developed countries, such as those in Western Europe, often choose to provide state welfare support and greater government regulation of businesses and the environment. Understanding the different types of economies is important for understanding how different countries operate. Let's see a summary of the different types of economies. A traditional economy is one that is shaped by traditions and customs. A command economy is controlled by the government. A market economy is based on supply and demand. And lastly, a mixed economy is a mixture of the command and market economy. You have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you would like worksheets or teaching resources that tie in with this video, check out my store at the link below.